Hello there and welcome to Folk-a-Dilly Tales. Every week we will be here to tell you some crazy stories, some amazing poems accompanied by some fantastic songs. My name is John Hales and I will be your host. This week, the beautiful witch. Denham, Suffolk, England. In the realm of fairy tales, the image of a wicked witch often comes to mind as a haggard old crone with a wart-covered nose, as repulsive on the inside as she is on the outside. However, the concept of a beautiful witch is deeply rooted in mythology. In Homer's Odyssey, for example, the enchantress Circe would lure shipwrecked sailors into her palace and transform them into pigs. In the village of Denham, Suffolk, between 1599 and 1645, a young girl possessed such breathtaking beauty that it left everyone in awe. Unfortunately, the women of Denham were consumed by jealousy and accused her of being a witch simply because she was too beautiful. The 16-year-old girl was forcibly taken from her home and imprisoned in St. Mary's Church. She was subjected to a trial, bound in shackles, and ultimately thrown into a well near the church, where she tragically drowned. The punishment for alleged witches was often sink or swim. If the accused survived, they were deemed a witch. But if they drowned, they were considered innocent. The villagers of Denham, vowing to keep their actions a secret, buried the girl at a crossroads outside the village. Many years later, road workers discovered her remains, still bound in chains. Finally, her body was given a proper Christian burial and laid to rest in a nearby graveyard.
Denim Girl. She was young, and she was beautiful, and her hair, it shone like the sun. And the women provoked by her beauty, they were hateful, and hearts they had none. She didn't have a witch's cat. She didn't have a tall black hat. She didn't ride upon a broom or fly with ease under the moon. And the women from Denham took vengeance. Filled with hatred, they locked her in chains. Would she live through the torturous witch trial? Guilty or not, the outcome would be just the same. So she drowned in a well filled with water. And the people around her were happy, because they felt no shame. So many years ago, they buried her right there under the crossroads. No church, no flowers, no name. Many years passed her by, and the trees grew high, and the villagers came to make their amends. The Denim Girl was found right where they had left her. With the chains she was bound to the hole in the ground, all alone. She didn't have a witch's cat. She didn't have a tall black hat. She didn't ride upon a broom or fly with ease under the moon.
Next week, we will have Nick Murray Brown here to tell you the story of the Fiddler and the Fairies.
A long time ago, there lived a fiddler, and he would play to the village folk. They would cheer as they watched him playing in the fields by the wooden oak. They'd call his name as he played the music. They'd dance and sway all through the day. His notes would fly into the woods so green, across the glen to the valley's end. And this is where they heard him play all through the night till the break of day.
Folk-a-Dilly Tales is a Zingaro Blue production. It was written, produced and edited by Mario and Lesley Price. Mixed by Frank Erlenkämper. The poems, lyrics and songs are also written by Mario and Lesley Price. My name is John Hales and I've been your host. This week, the poem was read by Lesley Price. The contents of this podcast are based on the book Folk Stories, Legends and Poems by Mario and Lesley Price and are available as a book and an e-book from Amazon under the name Folk Stories, Legends and Poems. The music can be found under that same name and as volumes 1 and 2 streaming on all major platforms. Today's background music was supplied by Scott Buckley. You can find a link to these compositions in the comments below. Be sure to check out our music videos that tell some of our stories on YouTube. For more information about Zingaro Blue, visit our website at www.zingaroblue.co.uk or find additional links in the comments section. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please hit the follow button so that you can listen to the next episode of Folk-a-Dilly Tales. Thanks for listening.